Hello, class. Today we're going to read this book. It talks about mindfulness, what it means to be mindful. Okay. Look on the bright side. Being Positive by Virginia Lohagen. Reach out. Learning to overcome negative thoughts and stay mindful is not the same as fighting depression. Do you feel overwhelmed by sadness? Remember, you matter. You are not alone. If you need help, reach out. Talk to an adult you love and trust. This could be a teacher, school counselor, or family member. Make an appointment with your doctor. Seek professional help or call the National Suicide Prevention Lifeline at 1-800-273-8255. Someone is available to talk with you 24 hours every day. Okay. So you could always talk to your parents if you ever have really deep, depressing feelings. Right now, since we're in quarantine, you wouldn't be able to talk to teachers as much. Introduction. Have you had one of those days? Have you ever had one of those days? Everything goes wrong. Nothing goes your way, but you can choose to be negative or positive. Being negative means you're unhappy. It means feeling sad or mad. Being positive means being happy. It means looking on the bright side. Not all people can do this, and that's okay. If you continue to have negative thoughts, find an adult you trust. It's important to talk through what's bothering you. This book gives you tips on how to be mindful. Mindful means being aware. It means taking care of your body and mind. Take a moment, practice being positive. Just breathe. Breathing all that positive energy into your lungs. Taking that moment. Definitely turn people's feelings around when they start feeling down, right? The breath of life. Okay, tip. Choose to be positive. Chapter 1, visit your happy place. Being negative is like falling into a dark pit. Sometimes it is hard to get up. Sometimes it is hard to find the way out, but you can do it. There is a way to pull yourself up. Climb out of the hole. Go to your happy place. Happy places are anchoring experiences. Anchors are heavy. They hold things in place. They keep you from falling. By finding your happy place, you'll steer clear away from negative feelings. The goal is to move toward positive feelings. Everyone has a different happy place. Think about a fun place you visited. Think about a good memory. Make a list of all these happy thoughts. Okay, so you could do that in the comments. Just make a list, maybe about 5 different things, memories that you could think of. 1 sentence per memory, right? One of my happy places when I was your age, when I was really young, one of my happiest memories is probably Christmas, getting my first video game system, my Nintendo Entertainment System. At the same time, we got a new TV, a big TV, and I was extremely surprised because I didn't even think that I would get it. I didn't even put it on a list or anything, but it was a surprise and I was so happy. Okay, so that would be one of my happy place memories. Let's hear about your happy place memories. All right. Tip, make a photo album of all your happy memories. Write captions describing your positive feelings. You might have photos at home. You might not have that many photos. These days, photos are taken on iPads or iPhones and not always developed, so it might be difficult to do something like that. Just stick with making the list, okay? Pick your favorite experience. The only rule is that you should feel happy when you think about it. This can serve as your happy place. Spend some time remembering every detail of your happy place. Do this in your mind. As you recall the details, live through the memory. Experience the good feelings. Pretend to take a picture with your mind. Store this picture in your head. Whenever you feel negative, visit your happy place. In your mind, start at a corner of the picture. Slowly bring the picture into focus. Bring it to life. Go through each detail. Take your time. Remember how happy you felt? Imagine yourself soaking in the happiness. Tip: songs are connected to memories. Make a playlist of your favorite songs. Name them by positive memories. Okay, so maybe you can add a list of like 5 songs that make you feel happy, along with the 5 memories that puts you in your happy place. One song that makes me feel happy is that Will Ferrell song, Happy. I mean, it's singing about being happy. How can that not make you happy? People are dancing all over the video. Happy, come along if you feel like a room without a roof. Right? Feeling happy yet? Okay. Chapter 2. Keep a gratitude journal. Okay? Some of you, I know you make journal entries like in Exo5. I think Ms. Rodriguez has you making journal entries. You might choose to make one entry of things that you are thankful for. That would be along the lines of making a gratitude journal entry. Okay, positive people have gratitude. Gratitude means being thankful. Positive people don't focus on bad things. They focus on good things. They see life as a big adventure. They see mistakes as learning opportunities. Gratitude journals are a great way to train yourself to see the bright side. Gratitude journals are not regular journals. You're not writing down what you do each day. You're writing down what you're grateful for. The goal is to focus on what's good in your life. When you're grateful, you focus on the good and not the bad. Your negative thoughts shift to positive thoughts, okay? So what am I grateful for? I'm grateful for having food on the table. I'm grateful for still being able to teach you and not losing my job in these quarantine times, right? I'm grateful for a lot of things. I'm grateful for my Nintendo Switch. Grateful for my loving wife and my adorable daughter. My family, of course. A lot of things to be grateful for. Tip: create a journal that makes you happy. Make it personal. Write in happy thoughts and sayings. There are many things for which to be grateful. Be grateful for friends and family who help you out when you need them. So if you have a mother or father or even a grandmother helping you get through this reading, helping set you up on Get Epic every day, or helping you follow the link so that you do your homework, just tell them thank you. Look over to them and say, thanks, I'm grateful for you. Right? Be grateful for accomplishing goals you've set. If you set the goal to finish all your homework today and you're just about to finish, you can feel that pride and that gratefulness of doing your work. Be grateful for being uniquely you. You can even be grateful for things that appear negative. Rainy day? What a great excuse to play board games. Quarantine? Also a great excuse to play board games, right? Extremely hot weather, grab your friend and head to the pool or lake. Okay, we can't do that right now, but hopefully we have air conditioners and we can be grateful for those. Or even ceiling fans or regular fans or something that'll cool us off, right? Find a silver lining. Silver linings are good things that can be found in a bad situation. Even if you don't have a fan, you have a freezer, right? Maybe you could put a cup of orange juice in the freezer, and not in a glass because that'll shatter, but if your mom has like a paper cup or something, you can make yourself a frozen treat on a hot day. So be thankful for electricity and freezers and orange juice or whatever juice you decide to use. Okay, write in your gratitude journal as much as you can. Set a goal for yourself. Your goal could be to write 3 things per day. Be willing to change your goal as needed. Some days you might want to write more or less. Feel like you don't have enough happy thoughts to write down? Make new ones with friends and family. Tip: when you're feeling negative, read through your journal. Remind yourself of all the good things in your life. Real life scenarios. Life is full of adventures. There will be changes. Things happen. Make good choices. There are some events you could face. These are some events you could face. You studied really hard for a test. You got your score back. You didn't do well. What negative feelings could you have? How can you turn this into a positive experience? Okay, well, let's say that really happened. What could you do? You could maybe ask your teacher, what you did wrong. You could tell them you studied really hard, but none of the questions that you studied were on a test. Who knows, Maybe your teacher can give you some tips to help you study better. Or he could go over the mistakes you made and tell you what the right answers are so you could learn the material from your mistakes, right? Maybe you're studying, but you're doing something wrong. Like maybe you're watching television as you study, or you're listening to music as you study, and it's distracting you from actually obtaining the information. So if you talk about these things with somebody, or a teacher, or even your parents, they might be able to figure out, well, why did this happen, And then in the future, when you study, you might have, make better habits so that you can actually do well in the tests and conquer your negative scenario there. Another scenario: your best friend stopped hanging out with you. You don't know why. You may feel confused and sad. How would you deal with this in a positive way? Well, the best way to deal about this, I think, is to approach your friend and say, why did we stop talking? What's going on? Right? What's going on with you? You've been really quiet lately. Reach out. Try to, initiate communication. Number 3, your birthday party is coming. You plan an outdoor party. On the day of your party, it rains. What would you do? How can you still make it a fun day? Well, that's interesting. You can move the party inside, right? Hopefully you still have all the party balloons or whatever that your parents set out, and you have a piñata or whatever, do it inside. Well, at this time, parties are really depressing because we're in quarantine, and friends are supposed to keep social distance, so you can't really have large gatherings. I know my daughter had her 12th birthday party yesterday, and it was just me, her mom, my wife, my dad, and my brother, and we ate a cake from Fairway, and that was it. We can't really go to Dave & Buster's like we did last year. It's kind of sad, but we gotta look at the positive. Think about how we still have our family members and they're all together. Nobody got sick from the virus. Nobody's suffering. So we gotta be grateful for what we have, and at least we are still able to download some video games from the Nintendo Switch and give her some presents and stuff, even though what I ordered in Amazon hasn't gotten here yet. But anyway, moving on. That was the last scenario. Always look at the bright side. Chapter 3, say positive affirmations. We don't always see ourselves in positive lights. In fact, sometimes we say mean things about ourselves. I don't know, that's not true. I don't put myself down. But some people might put themselves down. We shame our bodies. I don't. Maybe I should, but I don't. But some people might be insecure. We question whether we're smart. We don't think we're good enough. It's important to change the negative messages in our heads. So if you are feeling that way, what are you doing to yourself? Why are you beating yourself up? You're good enough just the way you are, okay? We need to be kind to ourselves. We need to practice saying affirmations. Affirmations are positive statements. They're positive messages of self-love. There are a lot of good things that happen when people feel good about themselves. They're nice to other people. They do good work. Write down your success on slips of paper. Read one to remind yourself of the good you've done. On sticky notes, write your positive traits. Praise yourself. Don't hold back. Don't use past tense. Use these prompts. I am blank. So you can say, I am smart or I am strong. Be proud of who you are. I can blank. What can you do? Okay, I can do all my homework. Right? Be confident in what you can do. I will blank. Be aware of your power to change and grow. What will you do? What goals do you have? What will you accomplish? Are you going to get straight A's this semester before summer, right? Are you going to finally beat your father at chess? I don't know. Whatever, make a goal and work towards it. Whatever that may be to you, right? Post these notes on your bedroom mirror. Read each note as you get ready for the day. Repeat this every day. You may even need to do this several times a day. Say the message over and over again until you believe them. I am awesome. Tip, create a mantra. Mantras are inspirational messages or goals. They push you to be your best self. An example is make a life you can be proud of. I can try out for soccer. Okay, nobody's trying out for soccer right now. I will do my best. That's definitely a positive thing. You can do your best in whatever you do. I am unique. Yes, we are all unique. Chapter 4, assume a positive posture. Our minds can be stubborn. Sometimes it's hard to move our minds into a positive space. If this happens to you, then move your body first. Our bodies and minds are connected. Happy bodies mean happy minds. This means eating well and exercising. So definitely your physical body and your posture, the way you sit, plays a role on how you feel. How you hold yourself or stand can help you be positive. Assume a positive posture. Assume means to place oneself into a position. Posture is a way of standing. So stand in an upright, tall position. Stand up straight. Push your shoulders back. Hold your chin high. Stretch your arms out as wide as they can go. Feel powerful. Think to yourself, I am powerful. Then say this out loud. I am powerful. Tip, practice gentle stretching exercises. Stay active. Do sports. Sports are great for keeping your body and mind healthy. Well, we can't really go out and play sports right now, but if you have a Nintendo Wii or something, you can always put in one of those dancing games or do the tennis